this video I will discuss about Pauli's exclusion principle. Okay, this one is Pauli's exclusion principle, and this one is very important and very easy one. Have to see, no two electrons in an atom can have the same set of all the four quantum numbers. Now this four quantum numbers means you can say this one is principal quantum number. This principal quantum number, suppose this one is, and it is denoted by small n, principal quantum number, and azimuthal quantum number L, this one is azimuthal quantum number, and ml, and this one is called magnetic quantum number, and last one is, this one is ms or s, this one is called spin quantum number. So here four quantum numbers, or one can say that no two electrons can have the same quantized state. That means suppose two electrons, okay, suppose two electrons, okay, this one is one electron and this one is another electron, okay, this one electron. So this one, see, that means n equal to 1, L equal to 0, m equal to 0. See, four quantums cannot same, only three quantum number will be same, three quantum number. See, n equal to 1 here also, n equal to 1, L equal to 2, L equal to 0, L equal to 0 here, m equal to 0, m equal to 0, and this other fourth quantum number never be equal. That means s equal to spin quantum number plus half, and another one s equal to minus half. Okay, so that's why this Pauli's exclusion, this one principle, see, no two electrons in an atom can have the same set of all the four quantum numbers, set of all the four quantum numbers. Or you can say this one can say that no two electrons can have the same quantized state. Okay, this one. So this is example. Okay, this one, understood? Okay, now I have to see this one, the maximum number of electrons in the different subshells, or you can say this one is subshell, this one can spectroscopic notation, spectroscopic notation, spectroscopic notation. Okay, some book like this is there, the spectroscopic notation. Write down the spectroscopic notation. That means this is s subshell. Okay, s subshell, or you can say this one s orbital, this one is p orbital, d orbital, and f orbital. Okay, in s subshell how many electrons are occupied? Maximum number of electrons 2. p subshell, here how many electrons? This is p orbitals, maximum electrons is 6, here maximum electrons 10, and f, this maximum electrons 14. Okay, this one is previous video I discussed this one, what is the shapes, then s, p, d, f. Then s is what? S is spherical, p dumbbell, this one double dumbbell, and this one is what? This one complicated. Okay, this one. So Pauli's exclusion principle. After that, another one is Hund's rule. See, this Hund's rule, this is very very important. Okay, Hund's rule. This rules means this Hund Baba. Okay, you can say Hund Baba also. This Hund Baba, this state that this one is, see, electrons never pair up until each orbital of a given subshell contains one electron or is singly occupied. That means, see how to write this one, see, electron, see, Hund Baba said that this one is, suppose this one is p orbital. Okay, this is p orbital. Now this is px, py, and this one is pz. Okay, so suppose in p orbital, 3 electrons are present. See, 1, 2, 3, like this have to fill up, and don't write like this. Okay, see, 1, 2, 3 like this. This one is cross. This process is not correct. this process is correct. Now another one, suppose you have P4. You have P4. Now how to fill up this one? According to Hund's Baba, that means Hund's rule, then 1, 2, 3, then spin up. Okay, don't write like this, spin down like this, don't write this one. See, 1, 2, 3, like this wrong. Okay, so this process is correct. How many electrons are present? 4 electrons are present. Then 1, 2, 3, and this is spin down. So here this is paired electron, only one pair, and this is unpaired. So here how many unpaired electrons? There are, this one is 2 unpaired electrons, and this one is called, this is not a, this one is a principal quantum number. Okay, this is number of unpaired electron, number of unpaired electrons. Okay, number of unpaired electrons, n equal to number of unpaired electrons. See, if number of unpaired electrons are present or is present, okay, 1 electron or 2, more than 1 electrons is unpaired, then you can tell this one is paramagnetic nature. Okay, paramagnetic nature. If paramagnetic nature, then another moment, then another one, see, this is magnetic moment. Okay, magnetic magnetic moment, and it is denoted by mu. This is mu, Greek letter. Okay, this is mu under root n into n plus 2 bm. This bm means what? This B means Bohr magneton. You can say also this one magnetic moment or spin only. The magnetic moment or spin only, this is this formula. And here this n is what? This n is number of unpaired electrons. How many unpaired electrons is present or are present? Okay, see, so how many unpaired electrons here? Here only 2. Understood? This one. So this according to Hund's rule, the first of fill up, see, this one is have to fill up this 1 single have to write single. Suppose you have d orbital. Okay, d orbital, all of you know then d orbital, how many orbitals are present? There are 5 orbitals, d orbitals. Okay, suppose you have d7, then you have to fill up single electron give first, each box single electron. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. Okay, then 6, 7, like this way. This way is very correct one. Okay, and here how many unpaired electrons are present? See, how many? 1, 2, 3. There are 3 unpaired electrons. If unpaired electron, then this one is paramagnetic. If paired electrons present, then this is diamagnetic. Suppose P6. Okay, P6. Then how will write this? See, this one 1, 2, 3, like this. Then 4, 5, 6. So this one is paired, fully paired and symmetrical. Okay, this is symmetrical paired, symmetrically paired up. Okay, paired up, symmetrically paired up. So this one is here no unpaired electron present. You have to see here. This is completely filled. This is completely filled. This is no unpaired electron are present here. So this one is what? Diamagnetic. Okay, this is diamagnetic. Understood? If unpaired electron present, then paramagnetic. If that means all the boxes are filled up by electron. This one is called diamagnetic. Okay, so this Hund's rule is now. So another one you can say, suppose this one is D3. Suppose D3. Okay, D3. Then how to write? Then d orbital 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then 1, 2, 3, like this. Okay, so this one, how many unpaired electrons present? There are 3 unpaired electrons. And okay, this is correct way how to write. Okay, this is according to Hund's rule. Understood? So now another topic one, this is very important topic. Okay, this very important topic. This is quantum mechanics. Okay, then quantum mechanics. See, this one is quantum mechanics. Quantum mechanics. This one, on the basis of dual nature of matter. Dual nature of matter means particle nature and wave nature. Two nature are okay. One is particle nature. See, particle nature. Another one is wave nature. So these two natures are called dual natures. Okay. So on the basis of dual nature of matter and Heisenberg uncertainty principle, Erwin Schrödinger and another scientist is de Broglie developed a new branch of science called quantum mechanics. Okay. Now what is or what do you mean by quantum mechanics? On the basis of dual nature of matter and Heisenberg uncertainty principle, Erwin Schrödinger developed a new branch of science is called quantum mechanics. Okay, so this one is Heisenberg. Another Baba came. Okay, Heisenberg. So what is the principle of Heisenberg, or state the principle of Heisenberg? Okay, this one. So see this one, Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Uncertainty here, uncertainty. Okay, uncertainty. It states that it is impossible to determine at any given instant. It is impossible to determine. That means you cannot determine. Okay, it is impossible to determine at any given instant both the momentum and the position of subatomic particle like electron simultaneously. So simultaneously cannot determine both the position and momentum. So all of you know that momentum, this momentum is what? Momentum equal to mass into velocity. Okay, mass into velocity. Understood? So this one is Heisenberg uncertainty principle. It states that it is impossible to determine at any given instant both the momentum and the position of subatomic particle like electron simultaneously. So this is mathematical expression delta x. This is change. Okay, change or uncertainty. Delta x dot delta p greater than equal to h by 4 pi. H by 4 pi. Here this h equal to what? H equal to Planck constant. This h equal to what? H equal to Planck constant. Planck constant. Okay, this one is Planck constant. And delta x, where delta x equal to what? Uncertainty in position. Uncertainty in position. Delta x equal to what? Uncertainty in position. Uncertainty in position. And delta p, uncertainty in momentum. Uncertainty in momentum. Delta p. This one is uncertain momentum. So this one is Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Okay, another Baba came. This one is Schrödinger wave equation. This is very important. This another quantum scientist came, Erwin Schrödinger wave equation. He said Schrödinger derived an equation for an electron which describes the wave motion of an electron wave along any of three axes, that is x, y and z. This equation C, this delta square psi divided by delta x square plus delta square psi divided by delta y square plus delta square psi divided by delta z square plus 8 pi square m, 8 pi square m divided by h square into e minus u, then psi equal to 0. First of all, see this these Greek letters you should learn. Okay, this is very important. Okay, this Greek letters very important. This is Greek letter also, psi. Okay, equal to 0. So this one is Schrodinger wave equation. Okay, this one is Schrodinger wave equation, where psi equal to wave function, psi equal to wave function, m equal to mass of electron, m equal to mass of electron, E equal to permissible total energy of electron, energy, U equal to potential energy of electron, potential energy of electron equal to minus z square divided by r, and h equal to Planck's constant. Okay, so this one is Schrodinger wave equation, important one. You should learn. For hydrogen atom, this is very easy. In hydrogen atom, this atomic number is 1. For hydrogen atom, the equation is solved on the basis of this one, H cap. This one is H cap psi equal to E psi. Okay, this one, where H cap is the total energy operator, is called Hamiltonian operator. This H cap also called Hamiltonian operator. Okay, this one is also called what? Hamiltonian operators. Understood? So this one, this is Schrodinger wave equation, very important. Another one is de Broglie. Okay, see de Broglie one. Okay, then de Broglie principle. Okay, he explained, that means de Broglie explains the dual nature of electron, that is wave nature as well as particle nature. Dual nature means what? This is wave nature. One is wave nature. Okay, one is wave nature and as well as particle nature. Okay, de Broglie principle, this one. Then de Broglie explain the dual nature of electrons, wave nature as well as particle nature. Lambda equal to h by mv, or you can write h by p. P is what? This is momentum equal to mv. Okay, here lambda equal to what? Lambda equal to wave length. V equal to, so V equal to what? V equal to velocity of particle. Okay, V equal to velocity of particle. Then m equal to mass of particle, okay, and p equal to momentum. Understood? So p equal to momentum. The mass of electron varies with its speed. So another point, see, the mass of electron varies with its speed. At a low speed, the mass of electron is given by, at low speed, the mass of electron is given by m1 equal to rest mass divided by 1 minus v by c whole to the power half. Okay, if v equal to c, that is electron is moving with the velocity of light. Okay, so electron is moving with the velocity of light, its mass is infinity. Okay, this one. So I can write here, electron is moving with the velocity of light. Velocity of light, its mass is infinity or infinite. Okay, this mass. So this is de Broglie's principle. Okay, so this one is formula, de Broglie formula. So thank you, and next video I will discuss. Okay.